Welcome to the Icebreaker, presented by the Center Ice Foundation. Ryan Dietrich and Adam Dell here for Yamo Sports. And tonight, we've got the St. Charles Cardinals taking on the Olentangy Liberty Patriots. This is the Capital Hockey Conference regular season title finale, first and second in the red division. Both these teams lead the conference in points. Olentangy, they are 12-1. They have one overtime loss. They've got 25 points, and then St. Charles 11-2-1 with 24 points. So it's going to be a great matchup tonight up at Chiller North. Packed house. I've seen both schools putting the tweets out, trying to get the fans ready. And Adam, you know, you're from Central Ohio. You've got some experience and are familiar with these two teams in the program history. Speak a little bit about what we're looking for tonight.
First-year coach Danny Griner has really turned this program around, got them back, headed in against the perennial defending state champion, Olentangy Liberty. St. Charles has always been a really gritty team. They've always been fun to watch. We did some of their games last year. This is our first chance to see them, and I'm really excited about that for tonight.
Absolutely. Liberty is looking to repeat for their three-peat. This would be their third straight Capital Hockey Conference regular season title if they get the win tonight. So obviously St. Charles looking to derail that a little bit. And these two teams have met before, obviously very familiar with each other. The players personally know each other a lot, but last time they met in early December, it was a little lopsided. That Patriot offensive onslaught buried the Cardinals 11-3. So there's got to be some animosity from the St. Charles players. Definitely looking for a revenge spot tonight. I know last game, Jake Struck had 4 goals.
All right.
He is the leading goal scorer in the Capital Hockey Conference. St. Charles Senior Night is tomorrow night, so they would love to come off of a big win tonight, carry that into Senior Night, close out the season tomorrow in big fashion with a victory over Olentangy tonight.
It should be a great matchup tonight. We're looking forward to it. We're excited to bring it to you. And on that note, next Sunday, we'll be bringing the CBJ Cup Finals at 4 o'clock as the puck drop live from the ice house. You'll be able to watch that just before you watch the big game. They're not doing it during the big game. Don't worry. It's okay. But next Sunday, the CBJ Cup Finals, 4 o'clock. Good chance this could be a preview of that matchup.
Absolutely.
The last few years, it's pretty much always been your Olentangy Liberty, Upper Arlington, St. Charles, Berlin. Orange will pop in every now and then to make an appearance. Just one more note. The Olentangy Braves, I just want to give a shout out to them. They've had a phenomenal season. They've really stepped it up in that program. I'm excited to see because I believe that they will actually move up to the red division next year, the way the tier system works in the Capital Hockey Conference. And to see them get to take on some of those UAs and Liberties more frequently and have them part of your division, I think that's going to be really exciting for next year.
Definitely big things for Central Ohio hockey, specifically the Capital Hockey Conference. We're proud to broadcast all of that on the Yamo Sports Network, and we're looking forward to tonight's action.
We welcome you live to the Chiller North in Lewis Center, Ohio for Yamo Sports Hockey Night presented by the Center Ice Foundation. Tonight, the St. Charles Cardinals take the ice against the Olentangy Liberty Patriots with a conference title on the line. Alongside Ryan Dietrich, I'm Caleb Spinner. Ryan, both the Cardinals and Patriots enter this game with 9-7-2 records in the Capital Hockey Conference's red division, meaning whoever wins tonight will take home the regular season title.
Yeah, and this would be Olentangy Liberty's third straight Capital Hockey Conference title. So the St. Charles Cardinals are trying to derail that effort and is what has been dominated by the Patriots the last couple of seasons. You can see a good shot of goalie Dylan Fansler right there. The St. Charles uniforms looking clean in the black and the red stripe. And they've got revenge on their mind. The last 2 times these teams met, about 2 months ago, December 1st, in a lopsided affair, the Patriots taking down the Cardinals 11-3 in an effort led by Jake Struck with 4 goals in the night. So like I said, revenge and an effort to derail this Patriot freight train is what the Cardinals are after this evening.
Let's take a look now at the standings in the Capital Hockey Conference as we get into this regular season title. The final game of the regular season here, you take a look, Olentangy Liberty ahead with 40 points. St. Charles 7 behind there in second position. Really, when you look at Olentangy's lead and you think of how much 7 points is in the grand aspect of the game of hockey, they are your favorites. They are your champions, essentially.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's why we're here. Anything can happen any given night. Attitude, effort, hustle. They're going to lay it down tonight and see what's in store. There's a good shot of number 21 of Olentangy Liberty, Jake Struck. Getting loose, getting ready to go.
If St. Charles can't come back today and can't get the win here, they're going to be firmly out of position to be that number 1 spot. You have to imagine we'll see plenty of offense tonight as this game will feature the top 2 goal scorers in the CHC. Let's start first with the St. Charles player right there, the senior forward, Sean Moore.
Yeah, and you can see the big number 20, Sean Moore, 25 goals, 21 right there, 25, 21, 45 points. Definitely can fill it up, and he's going to look to provide a counter, to the other guy on the other side of the ice. The number 21, Jake Struck, doing his thing right there.
On the other side of the ice, you mentioned it, Jake Struck, a guy who's netted 40 goals in 29 games played. Only a junior, he has set himself up for what could be a dominant senior campaign before he, no doubt, heads to the college level.
Yeah, I was impressed in what his impact he made as a sophomore. And here he is doing the same thing as a junior, behind Brian Savage, the senior captain, Jake Struck, the assistant. Definitely fills big shoes that this Liberty program left behind last season.
Certainly setting ourselves up for an offensive showcase here, and we'll bring you the numbers to back up exactly the offense and the shots on that we have here. Today's stats and shot charts are being proudly presented by Athletic Performance Insight. They will be providing shots during the game as well as the end of period shot charts. Learn how Athletic Performance Insight can help you learn valuable information about your team at athleticperformanceinsight.com. First period action and the opening puck drop are set to begin on the other side of this break. When we come back, we've got the opening face-off between St. Charles and Olentangy Liberty here on Yamo Sports Hockey Night.
Hi, I'm John Holderby with the Theater People. Whether you're in an apartment or building a new house, you're a small business or a Fortune 500 company, we have services to meet all of your needs. We've worked in homes and businesses all across the state of Ohio for over 15 years. Everything from home theaters to automation to networks and beyond. The Theater People are here to help. Visit our website at www.thetheaterpeople.com to learn more. We look forward.
Yamo Media is a digital media company located in Columbus, Ohio. We specialize in live streaming high school and semi-professional sports. We are looking for local business partners to bring Central Ohio athletics to a larger audience. Peyton Powell for 3 in the win at the buzzer.
Cutting up the middle is length, and he breaks free, and there he goes.
Takes it up, puts it down. If you'd like to grow your business and support the Central Ohio community, then contact us at yamomedia.com.
And join us for the playing of our national anthem.
Liberty's game is being presented by the Center Ice Foundation. The Center Ice Foundation is a 501c3 organization that is bringing an entire regional sports, wellness, and entertainment district to Central Ohio. This first-of-its-kind destination in our region boasts amenities galore, health and wellness centers, retail shops, restaurants, and hospitality. The Center Ice Foundation is more than a sponsor. They're transforming Central Ohio into a hub of sports and community wellness. For more information, visit CenterIceFoundationOH.com. Getting a look at one of our two starting goaltenders for tonight. In between the pipes for Olentangy Liberty, it's Caleb Ross. Ross did not see action last Saturday when we had our broadcast of Liberty's game against Upper Arlington. He's played 18 games, has a record of 10-5-1, and a save percentage at just over 90%. In the other net is Dylan Fansler, the sophomore, with an 11-3-1 clip after 16 games. Puck drop is underway, and we are officially ready to begin this game. St. Charles handling it in their own end as we're about 15 seconds into the opening period.
Yeah, in a packed house. I saw both schools' Twitter getting after their student sections, trying to get them in the building. We've got a good student section from each of them in the house, ready to ramp things up and get going.
First good look of the game coming from who else? Jake Strzok. We talked about him in the pregame. The leading goal scorer in not only this team, but also the CHC. 29 games played, 40 goals over that time, and when you compare it with his 51 assists, that's a total of 91 points for the junior.
Yeah, not too shabby. He just has a knack for the game.
St. Charles up ahead on the break. It's a 2-on-1 opportunity. Shot sent in, ripped off the post. Corralled in the offensive zone by the Cardinals for just a moment. Liberty trying to fight it out of the way.
Yeah, Sean Moore getting after it there. The two leading goal scorers in the conference, trying to start things off early here.
Olentangy Liberty now the other way with the puck on the stick of Strzok. Leonard handling behind the goal. Backs it out to the mid-slot. Shot sent in, goes wide of the glove of Fansler. Leonard corrals the rebound near side. Talked about it before on our last game. Alex Leonard, number 5 on defense. His brother is the right winger, number 2, Alex Leonard. So if there's a goal, there's a shot on goal, it's probably Alex, or Andrew rather. And if there's a stop on the other end, it's probably Alex.
You never know the way these two can play both sides of the puck. You'll see body checks and shots from either one of them.
Minute and a half gone here in the first period. Shots from both teams, Olentangy Liberty and St. Charles. They've both had great looks at the net, but neither have been able to cash in so far. Puck still loose, got sent towards Fansler. He keeps it out of the net, and now the Cardinals trying to fly out of the zone.
I couldn't tell if that was off the corner of the post or not, but you mentioned it. Liberty trying to ring the bell a couple of times.
The captain, Brian Savage, tried to get it in for the Patriots. The Cardinals fly down the other way. Tried to poke one there past the right pad of Ross. Another shot there sent wide off the left.
Great spinning finish try by Vincent there right in front. Almost had him.
Puck backhanded out of the zone by the right defenseman, Wilson Roberts. Another senior. We've got 8 of them here on this roster for the Patriots playing one of their final games of the regular season. Shot sent in, goes wide of Ross once again. Puck squirts out into the neutral zone. The Cardinals are back there to corral it. That's number 6, Ryan Kelbick, the alternate captain. Puck picked up in the neutral zone by the Patriots. 12:16 to go in the opening period as Backus handles it behind the goal. Leonard now behind the goal line. Trying to work it past 3 black defensive sweaters, and he gets it out to now the blue line. Spencer rips in a shot. Fansler able to make the save, using his chest to keep that out.
Really nice puck movement there by the Patriots. Really dominating the time of possession, too, keeping it all up in the St. Charles zone and making Fansler keep his head on a swivel.
We talked about it during the pregame. St. Charles, no doubt, looking for revenge. The last time they played Liberty at the Ohio Health Ice House, their home facility, they lost 11-3 to the Patriots, trying to draw the season series to even at 1-1.
Well, in this Liberty team, 141 goals for, by far, the leading goal scoring team. It's just that offense.
Weiss sends in a shot from the blue line. It's high of the crossbar. Picked up now by the Cardinals. Number 71, Jamison DeHart, handling it back behind his own netminder. Lost it in front. Cardinals able to poke it out of the zone for just a minute. No, they'll say the Patriots kept it alive. Leonard rips in a shot. That's denied by Fansler.
Well, they've just got 3 shots on goal right there in just that last possession without St. Charles getting it out of their zone. So you can see why they score so many goals.
Big time save there from Fansler. That shot had quite a bit of heat behind it off the stick of Leonard. Andrew Leonard, another big-time goal scorer. He's on that top line of forwards for the Liberty Patriots, along with Struck and the center, Michael Greco. 29 games played for the elder Leonard brother, 28 goals in those games.
Nice to see a little physicality over here, as I expected. These two teams know each other so well and got that animosity. We'll see if St. Charles can use that to their advantage.
Sean O'Keefe lost it off his stick for the Patriots, and now Scharfenberger and the Cardinals had it for a moment. Another miscommunication on the handle. And now back on defense, here come the Cardinals. Pass broken up in the mid-slot.
A great break up there by Scharfenberger. Patriots really creating a good opportunity there.
Nick Scharfenberger sends it across the line. Here comes Sean Moore, sends it in. Right flipper pad save there in the net from Caleb Ross.
Yeah, great pad save there by Ross.
Cardinals trying to get some sustained offensive pressure. This is the first time they've had back-to-back shots on goal in the game so far, but we are just a few minutes in. We've got 10.5 left in the opening period.
Yeah, you'll see a good look at the replay here. Sean Moore just slinging it and then bounces off the rebound. Bam, right there off the puck.
Face-off coming in St. Charles's attacking zone. They would love to get the first goal of this game, especially with how hot the Patriots can be if you let them play out. Puck moved up out of the zone, picked up by Scharfenberger in the neutral zone. Kelbick handling it back to his defensive partner, Jake Saad. Scharfenberger lost it. Picked up by Wilson Roberts, who moves it ahead. Back to the Cardinals with 10 minutes left to play in the first period. Scharfenberger handling in the mid-slot. He lost it off of 2 defensive sticks of the Patriots. Olentangy Liberty trying to move it around. Shot in there from Kelbrick went off of Scharfenberger. That puck denied out by Ross.
Patriots doing a good job of clogging up the shooting lanes and the passing lanes, not giving the Cardinals much room.
Pont thought he was going to enter the zone attacking. Mickey able to break it up. Here comes the St. Charles captain, Nick Scharfenberger. Dumps it ahead to the stick of Mickey, had it poked away. Greco touched it for a second, now Haddon with it. Big collision near side. Leonard skating into the zone, faked a big shot, moves it into the slot. Now telegraphed once more. Spencer gloves it in the zone.
That's good work by Vincent to break up the shot, almost coming away with the breakaway here.
Sean Moore lays the wood right in front of us on Brandon Spencer.
Ooh, Jake Struck a little bit behind the defense.
Struck had it loose off the stick from Haddon, and now the Cardinals, here they come. Goff, pressured defensively by Leonard, tried to flip one in from Ross, he's denied.
Good strength by Goff to power through that hit.
And great job from Ross to hug the post and not allow any window there for the Cardinals to put in what would have been the game's first goal. Leonard tried to move it up ahead to Struck, had his pass broken up by Tommy Scharfenberger, the younger of the 2 Scharfenberger brothers on this St. Charles roster. Here's that big hit we were talking about. You look at it to the right side of your screen, broken up for just a moment. Puck still loose, heads over to the boards, and here it comes. Boom! Sean Moore rocking the world of Brendan Spencer there early in this game.
Got to do anything to disrupt them.
Fansler comes out from between the pipes to play this behind his goal. Sticks flashing near side. Puck still loose in the corner. Poked out for just a moment. The Patriots come away with it. There's a shot in from Oyaleto. Tuka Oyaleto, the sophomore, playing in his 25th game for the Patriots this season. He's got 11 points in those outings.
Yeah, the young sophomores really made an impact Only 11 points, but he does a lot of things very well on the ice that don't show up on the stat sheet.
The Patriots try to clear, and they do. Kelbick had it for a moment. Tuco Ioletto had it. Randall took a swing at it, fanned on it. 7.5 minutes left to play in the opening period. We've got a scoreless one here between the Liberty Patriots and the St. Charles Cardinals. Brian Savage looking to threaten that. Tried to send one into Fansler. Couldn't get it there. We'll get our first goal on the reach around shot. Poked it past the right flipper pad of Dylan Fansler. And the Pats are on the board first. Give that one, it looked like, to number 88, Brian Savage, on a smooth move with his stick.
He's getting the high fives all around. I don't know how he got that through. When he's working through the slot, it gets poked away, and we'll see here on the replay how he finishes this off.
There's the first fan, and it looks like he just reaches around past there. It actually might have gone off the skate of number 29, Alex Thorne, on that far side.
That's what I was wondering, too, but great work by Kelbick to break it up, but Savage stays with it, and you can see it on the replay there.
And unfortunately for the Cardinals, we don't have replay reviews at this level. Puck lost in front of the crease. St. Charles almost popped it in there. If you're the Cardinals, I would have reviewed that for a kicked puck there. A puck off the skate. It looked like how they scored that, but again, we don't have it at this level of hockey.
Oh, Brian Savage gets credited with the goal, so that leads it. Liberty up 1-0. Thorne getting right in there again, almost making it 2-0.
Fansler able to keep it out once again. Down the other way, here comes Sean Moore and the Cardinals. Ross denies that first attempt. St. Charles trying to keep it down here, but they got caught in a line change, and the Patriots now on a fast break. Backus tried to get a cross-ice pass to Struck. Couldn't find his mark.
Yeah, Backus heads to the line. Good effort there, pushing it in.
Pass up the ice was intended on the far side for Sean Moore. Nick Scharfenberger got in the way of it. Looked like those two couldn't decide who the pass was going to, and then nobody put their stick down.
Yeah, it leads to a little reset, but you'll get Leonard with some speed showing off, pushing it into the corner, and then let the Patriots set up their offense as Spencer.
Spencer sent it in. It looked like it went off the skate in front of number 9, A.J. Frost, the Cardinals' alternate captain.
And you notice these Patriots, the defensemen, they like to throw pucks at the net from the blue line.
They're looking for that redirect in front of the crease. Spencer keeps it in with his skate, sends it towards the way of Fansler, who's able to make the glove save, but lost the rebound in a dangerous opportunity. The Pats unable to knock it through, though.
Then right on cue, Spencer from the blue line throws another one in, and you said it, Leonard tries to deflect it in there. We'll see if they can get one to fall here.
Struck lost his footing, but still able to move it ahead for the Patriots into their attacking zone. St. Charles trying to clear it. 5 minutes and change to go here in the opening period in a 1-0 hockey game. The Pats ahead of the Cards here at the Chiller North in Lewis Center.
Yeah, Cardinals having a hard time getting anything going, even just clearing their zone. Forced to ice it here just to break it up, give their goalie a little breather.
We'll get an icing down at the other end. We talked about it in the pregame. This game means the CHC regular season championship. Olentangy Liberty, 40 points with a 20-9 record. St. Charles sitting in that second position, as you see the standings there, with 33 points on a 15-8 clip. Tonight's winner would break that tie, as both teams are 9-7-2 in the division. And this would put it out of reach for Olentangy Liberty. If they get the win, it would jump St. Charles in front if they prevail.
Well, and not to mention, tomorrow night is St. Charles senior night. So these boys would love to carry a conference regular season title into that.
But right now, the Cardinals would love a goal. They almost had it there, working behind the net. Caleb Ross was pulled out of position for just a moment, but nobody was there offensively for the Cardinals to make him pay for it. Down on the other end now, the Patriots trying to add on to their lead. They would love to take a 2-goal advantage into the first intermission. Puck bounced off the near side half wall. Leonard moving it around to O'Keefe. Up the near side boards, kept in by Vincent for the Cardinals. Moore guarded tightly by O'Keefe behind the goal line.
Yeah, Moore doing a good job as he lets his teammates complete a line change, just holding it in the corner.
Puck squirts out to the neutral zone. Savage, he's got one goal already. He's trying to add on. Fansler, a routine glove save there as Brian Savage didn't look like he was really trying to score that goal. He just wanted to put it down there and let his teammates come in and corral what would have been a rebound.
Yep, and what happened before that, the Cardinals just a little slow on that line change. Moore doing a really good job of keeping it in the corner. Just needed his teammates to get a little there sooner so they could set up an offensive possession as Backus rips one.
Long won the faceoff for the Patriots, set up that shot there from Backus that went north of the net. The Cardinals had it for a moment, big check there in the corner. Pont dumps it down into the corner, another big check, that time from Martin.
Patriots ramping up the physicality. It's working to their favor, allowing them to keep possession of this puck in the Cardinal zone.
Martin moved it ahead, he was looking for more, couldn't find his man, but now Scharfenberger picks it up. Tried to dump it back to Mickey, picked off defensively for the Patriots there. Getting a stick on it was Wilson Roberts. Puck loose off the wall, and they're gonna say it went over the glass into that netting, which we call out of bounds. You get the replay right here.
Good stick there, number Wilson Roberts. Scharfenberger stays with it. Sean Moore right in the middle there. And you see that stick from Pont just getting right in the middle, helping out his buddy Ross. Good opportunity from the Cardinals, but even better defense by the Patriots.
That would have been a big-time opportunity if the Patriots weren't able to get a stick on it in front. Two Cardinals outside in the neutral zone, so it's essentially a 3-on-5 in the attacking end for St. Charles. Interesting strategy here, Ryan.
They're definitely playing a little bit softer, keeping their defensive guys ready. That Patriot transition can just kill you. And here you go. It's lucky those two guys are back.
Struck, dumped it off for Leonard. The Cardinals trying to poke it free. Flashing his stick in the play is Jake Saad. Tommy Scharfenberger now picks it up defensively for the Cardinals. Trying to turn this into an offensive rush. Puck is loose, backhanded in and scored! Scharfenberger sent it in on Ross. Ross made the initial save but lost the rebound, and then the backhand right there. The left defenseman, sophomore Tommy Scharfenberger, puts it in to tie us at ones.
And you'll see a look at the replay here. Great work by Scharfenberger. Just got away from him, but just Ross fumbled the cover up. Put his glove down too soon, bounced right back to Scharfenberger, chips it in. Here's another look.
Beautiful bit of putt luck there for the Cardinals. And they're now on the board with their first of the contest.
All tied up. Tommy Scharfenberger, it's defenseman scoring first. I like it.
That's the third goal of the year for Tommy Scharfenberger, his 30th point in just 29 games.
And just a couple minutes left here in the first period. Anything can happen. And that's what it takes. Just a little loose puck and, like you said, a little potluck. And here we are, all squared at one.
2 minutes remaining in the first period in a 1-1 hockey game. Kelmick tried to send it across the ice to Jake Saad. Puck loose near side. Cardinals and Patriots trying to poke it loose behind the goal line. The Pats come away with it, but only for a moment. Here comes Sean Moore. He is deadly with the puck on his stick, trying to deke around the defense. Big time stop there from Alex Leonard defensively for the Patriots, and now a line change for both teams.
Yep, good dump there by the Patriots. Get a fresh new 5. Struck clogs it up a little bit, and look, here they are. They've got 4 working inside the red line.
Puck sent up the far side half wall. Dumped back into the attacking end for the Patriots. Kelbick had it for a moment, and he gets a check for his efforts there from the alternate captain, Andrew Leonard.
A little breather there from Caleb Ross. You know, he's just got his head down a little bit. He knows he just a hair too soon tried covering up the puck. Something as routine as that. He placed his glove down just a fraction too soon. Led to the goal.
Spencer sends it in. Glove save there from Fansler, and he'll hold on it to get the stoppage.
Final 62 seconds. You can see Fansler there shaking it, trying to stay loose. You see him covering up, bouncing around.
Struck, lost it in the corner. Trying to move it pass over to Goff. Picked off, heavy collision there. As P.J. Weiss gets tied up on the far side. Final minute of the period. Goff with it, trying to clear.
That one rippled through the crowd. That big hit.
They could feel it over here, and it happened on the other side of the sheet. Pucks that up, out past the blue line. Vincent handling with Struck pressuring. Here comes St. Charles. They've got less than 30 seconds if they want to take a lead, and we're going to get our first penalty of the game. This looks like it's going to be a boarding call.
Take a look at the replay here and see what we can make out.
This would be a big-time power play for St. Charles.
Yep.
They'll credit him 2 minutes for interference. To number 2, Andrew Leonard. You saw his physicality getting increasingly more towards that violation level, and he makes them pay right there. Power and play for the last 20 seconds of this period for St. Charles. A slow shovel into the corner there for the Cardinals. They would love to get a lead going into the break. Scharfenberger, he's the goal scorer for St. Charles. Sets up his brother, flash it inside, tried to get it off the stick of Mickey. And that will do it for the opening period. St. Charles able to tie things up late. They'll carry a power play into the second period as we get ready for the second period action here at the Chiller North 1-1 hockey game. The Patriots and the Cardinals all tied up after 1.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 350,000 participants here in Ohio who take part in high school sports.
At the Ohio High School Athletic Association, our student athletes are going pro at being
coachable,
a good student,
responsible,
dependable,
respectful.
I'm going pro at being
a good student, a good student,
a good teammate,
responsible.
I'm going pro at being
coachable,
a good student,
dependable, a good teammate,
representing my school.
I'm going pro at being
a good student,
a good student,
responsible.
Let's go pro at respecting the game.
Respect the game.
respect the game,
respect the game,
Respect the game.
respect the game.
Yamo Media is a digital media company located in Columbus, Ohio. We specialize in live streaming high school and semi-professional sports. We are looking for local business partners to bring Central Ohio athletics to a larger audience.
Peyton Powell for three in the win at the buzzer. Cutting up the middle is Lathan. He breaks free, and there he goes.
Takes it up, puts it down. If you'd like to grow your business and support the Central Ohio community, then contact us at yamomedia.com.
Our mission at the OHSAA
is to serve our member schools
and enrich interscholastic opportunities for students.
To run quality postseason tournaments.
To work with the bylaws that our member schools have voted into place.
To support our officials.
That's our mission every day at the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
To serve.
To serve.
To serve.
Hi, I'm John Holderby with the Theater People. Whether you're in an apartment or building a new house, you're a small business or a Fortune 500 company, we have services to meet all of your needs. We've worked in homes and businesses all across the state of Ohio for over 15 years. Everything from home theaters to automation to networks and beyond. The Theater People are here to help. Visit our website at www.thetheaterpeople.com to learn more. We look forward to working with you.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back here to the chiller north here in Lewis Center, Ohio. Fans in full effect here for this game between Olentangy Liberty and St. Charles. The Patriots and the Cardinals are deadlocked at 1-1 in what has been a great game so far. Effort from both teams offensively and defensively, and that's why we have a knotted score here, Ryan. Let's take a look at our first period stats and shot chart presented by Athletic Performance Insight. Big thing that stands out to me right here is you look at the Patriots on the right side of that, a lot of shots coming from just inside that far side, that near side rather, blue line.
Yeah, and that's one thing I mentioned, something that we've seen from the Patriots here the last year or two, and we'll continue to see it tonight. They throw those in, try and create chances, try and create opportunities, get somebody in there to deflect one. You never know what can happen off the rebound. And then on the flip side, just 11 attempts, but 8 of them on goal, so a nice high percentage you see there by St. Charles. Not as many shots, but when they get them, they're effective and they're good.
Not to mention the Cardinals, too, winning a majority of the draws here at 53% from the faceoff circle, something that, if they're able to keep it up, is going to pay dividends down the road for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Cardinals ramp up their control of the neutral zone in front of us. Right around the red line, between the blue lines. The Patriots are really good at winning those loose puck battles, and that just creates more offensive opportunities. So I would like to see the St. Charles Cardinals win a few of those puck battles at the red line and start pushing it into the offensive zone.
Let's give a warm cheer to our sponsor, Remington Davis, Central Ohio's top clinical research center since 1992. They're not just about research, they're about community health. With partnerships from Pfizer to Roche, they have been pivotal in over 500 clinical trials. Their state-of-the-art facility offers comfort and top-notch care, ensuring volunteer safety. Plus, their renowned doctors, voted Columbus's top doctors, cover over 20 therapeutic areas. Remington Davis, linking today's community with tomorrow's health care. Second period action set to begin here on Yamo Sports Hockey Night, powered by the Center Ice Foundation. Alongside Ryan Dietrich, I'm Caleb Spinner. 1-1 is where we find ourselves after 15 minutes. Should be a good one down the stretch if this second period is anything like the first. Puck loose now. The Cardinals trying to get onto an offensive start. Squirts out to the neutral zone. Brian Savage pressuring defensively for the Patriots, and now Struck. A one-on-one opportunity with a man behind him. Sends it in on Fansler. Unable to control the rebound, but makes the stop.
Yeah, Fansler's going to have to glove those and secure the rebounds moving forward.
Sean Moore shrugs off a stick in his face there. It led to some jawing over on the far side. These teams they've picked their moments. They're not overly physical, but they're certainly coming into each other whenever the officials aren't looking. And something we should mention, speaking of physicality, St. Charles is enjoying a power play. They've got it for the next minute and change after an interference call against Andrew Leonard in the closing minutes of the first period.
Yeah, you mentioned it, picking their opportunities. We definitely saw the physicality get ramped up there towards the end of the first period, and that's why Andrew Leonard's in the box. Now as we got 55 left on the power play, good opportunity for the Cardinals.
St. Charles in a prime opportunity to take the lead here on the man advantage for the next 48 seconds. Shot sent in on Ross. He's able to hug the post and keep it away.
Caleb Ross doing a really good job of just staying calm.
You got an official who takes a tumble. Sliding save there made on a shot from Sean Moore. Goff keeps it alive for the Cardinals. The Patriots starting to get more aggressive here on this penalty kill. They move it ahead towards the neutral zone, down into their offensive end. Threatening for a shorthander here. Moore able to pick it up and more or less take the Cardinals out of the danger zone.
Yeah, this fresh cut ice. A few players having trouble keeping the edge here, as well as you mentioned it, the official.
Final 10 seconds here on the power play. The Patriots with it on the stick of Jake Struck. Greco, the top line center, handling it in the corner. Struck back to Greco. Blocked off of Schaffenberger. O'Keefe rims it around the back half wall.
You've got a delayed penalty, so the Patriots have got 6 offensive players on right now.
Caleb Ross is headed over to the bench. We've got 6 on 5 until the Cardinals can get a firm stick on this. Savage bringing it ahead. Leaves it back for Struck. Cross ice pass to Greco. Fansler knocks it away, and there comes the penalty.
Yeah, I think the penalty is going to be on Goff. He put a body on Leonard out at the blue line, and immediately after that, we saw Ross Bolt for the bench. When they see that arm go up, the delayed penalty. So we'll see what the whistle is, and yep, 79.
The Cardinals opened this period with a power play, and now Liberty gets their chance on the man advantage. Certainly a deadly scorer, a deadly scoring team when you're at 5-on-5 even strength, even worse when you're on 5-on-4.
Yeah, one of the best power plays in all of the state, that's for sure.
Struck sends it in. Fansler gets his left pad on it, and now the Cardinals will send it down the sheet.
And Patriots did a great job just killing that Cardinals power play.
Here are the Cardinals in front, a backhanded feed, unable to find the blade of John Vincent. Greco sailing down the ice, moves it around behind Fansler. Up to the blue line to Struck, trying to get it back down to Greco, went between his legs. Backhanded up towards the top of the zone. Greco lost it. Haddon sends it out, and they're going to say it went into the Olentangy Liberty bench, out of play before coming back in. A sign of frustration right there in front of his own teammates as we get a line change from the Pats.
Yeah, Haddon almost had that one clear of the zone. Fortunately, just kind of careened it over there, but you mentioned it. Struck a little frustrated, but he's doing a good job working that blue line, keeping the power play going.
Face-off kicked away there from Oyoleto. The Patriots, they've got a little over a minute left on this power play. Their first of the game. Backus shielding defenders away from the puck. Haddon was trying to get in there defensively. Shot ripped in. Fansler makes the save. And the rebound scooted out of harm's way down low by the defenseman Jake Saad.
Yeah, Jake Saad doing a good job putting a body on Long down there.
Another shot sent in. Fansler denies it once more. Leonard moves it up to the blue line with Spencer. Back down to Leonard. 33 seconds left on the power play. Spencer back to Leonard. A game of hot potato between the two Patriots.
He almost got to the corner there, just a little wide of the net. Charles,
Sean Moore able to scoot it out of the zone. Less than 20 seconds to go on the Patriots man advantage.
Nice job by Sean Moore here to kind of forecheck and kill some more of this penalty.
Leonard sailing up the ice. Andrew Leonard over to Jake Struck. Struck sends it in, tried to beat the glove hand, but he puts too much direction on it, sends it high. Puck still loose. Struck goes off the post. Had a wide open look. He didn't put enough lift on it.
Great last chance, back to full strength. Power play is off, 5-on-5. See if the Cardinals can clear it.
Leonard cross ice pass. He couldn't find the stick of P.J. Weiss. Loose behind the net now. A big shot there into the glass from number 79, Brennan Goff.
Well, and you can see why Jake Struck's the conference leading scorer. A couple close calls there on that power play.
Under 10.5 minutes left to play in the second period. Fansler gets his pad on another one. Struck had it poked away there from Moore. Moore bringing it up the near side for the Cardinals. Trying to beat three defensive players there for the Patriots. Pass picked off in the neutral zone from Tommy Scharfenberger. Trying to shield Spencer off of him, just flicks it in towards Ross, who's able to glove it up and stop play with less than 10 to go here in the second period. Take a look here on this replay. A great opportunity, but the Patriots come up empty.
You can see Saad and Long just battling right there in front of Fansler. And Fansler doing a good job, able to find that puck around three defenders right in front of him. And a similar thing here, nice work. Finding Struck, but unable to come away with that one, just a hair wide.
Kelbick dumped it into the corner. Randall trying to get it out and clear. Cardinals enjoying some of their first offensive pressure of this game. They've never been able to get more than one or two shots on net at a time.
Definitely haven't dominated some of these long offensive possessions. like the Patriots have, even on the power play.
Vincent levels a hit in there, and now Oyoleto skidding away. Tuka Oyoleto over to Savage. Puck couldn't get through in front. Roberts has it squirt out of the blue line. Here comes a wide open Myers. Trying to beat Ross, he does! Luke Myers, the freshman, nets his second goal of the year. He puts the Cardinals up 2-1.
That is a big-time goal for the young freshman. And I mentioned it, you gotta win those battles in the neutral zone. He does it, ends up with a breakaway opportunity, top right corner, bringing the fans to their feet.
St. Charles gets the first goal of this second period, beating the glove hand of Caleb Ross. Moore lost it near side. Leonard trying to skate away with it. He moves it ahead to Williamson. Martin backhands it to the neutral zone. Scharfenberger lost it for a second. Mickey picks it up, now over to Moore. Scharfenberger trying to deke around a defender. He wanted a hold there, didn't get it. And now had his stick tied up in the stomach of number 37, Bo Williamson. Again, no whistle.
Yeah, Scharfenberger not happy with that one. Got to play through it. Sean Moore.
Moore moving it in, sends one in on Ross. The stick knocked it into the netting. And we'll get a stoppage here with just under 8.5 minutes to go in the second period. You get a look at your shot numbers there. It's clear who's putting more against the opposing goaltender. However, St. Charles holds a 2-1 lead.
How about Sean Moore and P.J. Weiss just getting in each other's grills? What a steal by Moore. Come across that blue line. Gets the steal, has a good chance. Just gets a little high off the stop of the stick with P.J. Weiss. I love it.
The two captains, or rather the two top-line centers, Nick Scharfenberger and Michael Greco, set to do the face-off. Patriots come away with it. Leonard moving it up the ice. Struck. Near side, rips in a shot to Fansler. Looked like Haddon got a stick on it to knock it out of play.
What a heck of a pass by Andrew Leonard.
Shot in front. Fansler once again denies it. Here come the Cardinals. Up the ice, trying to deke around two defenders. Greco picks it off, and he'll ice it down the sheet.
Yeah, Mickey just lost it off the backhand there, but him and Moore, I thought Moore got a little close to him. I expected him to fade away to the right side of the ice on that two-man rush, but nothing doing. We'll have a face-off. We're in store for a good one halfway through the second here.
7:42 left to play in the second frame. St. Charles leading Olentangy Liberty 2-1 here on Yamo Sports Hockey Night, presented by the Center Ice Foundation. Alongside Ryan Dietrich, I'm Caleb Spinner. This has been an entertaining second period. St. Charles taking their first lead of the game just moments ago off the stick of Luke Myers after what was a 1-1 hockey game coming in from the opening period.
Yeah, the freshman, just his second career goal. Undoubtedly the biggest goal of his young career.
Puck pinned in the far side corner. St. Charles trying to skate out of it, and we've got a delayed penalty coming against the Cardinals. You can hear the fans. Actually, it's going to go against the Patriots, and the Cardinals fans loving it.
We'll have to cut to the official and see what the call is. It looks like Leonard is heading to the bench. That's number 5, Alex Leonard. Did you catch the call?
It was hooking. Leonard got, well, it wasn't really Leonard, but the Patriots had it. Here's the replay of it. You see Leonard, number 5, right here towards the right side of your screen. Oh, yeah. Definitely a hooking call, and you saw it on the other end with Bo Williamson. He was getting in there a little bit. St. Charles didn't get the calls they wanted on two separate could-be violations. And now karma comes back to bite the Patriots and send one of their men to the box for the next 2 minutes.
Another good power play opportunity for the boys in black.
Puck still loose in the corner. Minute 40 to go on the man advantage for St. Charles. Here comes Struck, looking for a shorty. Deacon around, backhands it on Fansler, rebound loose, but kept out of the goal there from the Cardinals defense.
Good work by Scharfenberger to help his goalie out.
An icing call will stop play with 6:26 to go on the game clock and 1:22 to go on the power play. Here's the save. Struck, full head of steam, comes right down Main Street, backhands it into Fansler. You see the puck gets loose, and that right pad just kicks it out of the crease and down the other way. A big-time save there from Dylan Fansler, the sophomore.
Well, good work by Tommy Scharfenberger. On it, backing up, Jake Struck right in his grill, goes across and tries to deke him. Scharfenberger just lays the body on him, disrupts that shot, doesn't let him get anything clean off.
The captain, Nick Scharfenberger, taking it himself. Enters the zone, beating a few Patriots in order to get in. Scharfenberger to Scharfenberger. Tommy Scharfenberger fanned on it from the blue line. Nick Scharfenberger now in the corner.
Good job by Sean Moore to keep that one in the zone.
Final minute of the power play here for the Cardinals. Goff chases it behind the goal. Leonard poked it free and backhands it out. He wanted to get it to the neutral zone. Scharfenberger able to keep it in the offensive end. Puck loose in the crease. Ross falls on it, and we get some extracurriculars here. Spencer basically guiding Jamison DeHart out of harm's way before things got any more chippy.
Well, how about Caleb Ross? He just says, I'm diving on this and shutting it down as the Patriots failed to clear the zone a couple of times. Good work by the Cardinals keeping it in. Kind of gutsy dive there by Ross. That almost got away from him.
Sometimes the best move for a goaltender is just to yell nap time and fall on it. 40 seconds left on the St. Charles man advantage.
Yep, that quick whistle really helped him out.
The Cardinals win the faceoff. Myers lost it in front and now rimming it around the boards and out to the neutral zone all the way down the ice into the Cardinals' end was Brandon Spencer.
Yeah, good clear by the Patriots. They buy themselves a few seconds.
Ron Cohn brings it in across the blue line. Into the slot. Backhanded it, tried to get it over to Frost. No tripping call there. The Cardinals wanted one. They didn't get it.
Yeah, student section up in arms about that one. Nice defense by Haddon in the middle.
Sticks flashing there in front of the goaltender, Dylan Fansler. The Cardinals able to keep it out of their net once again. Shots it in on Ross, and the rebound attempt, it was wide open, but couldn't put the right angle on it, did A.J. Frost.
The assistant, A.J. Frost, had it wide to the right.
Vincent turning around, sends it wide of Ross. Another shot sent in, this time glove and pad combined to keep it out. Long took it off his shin. Another wide shot sent in. Saad picks it up at the blue line, now into the slot. Here comes Struck. The Patriots with a 2-on-1. Shot sent in, rimmed off the blocker. The crossbar and the blocker combining to keep that out.
Good opportunity there. Great power penalty kill by the Olentangy Liberty Patriots. We were back to even strength. It took them a few minutes to get this opportunity. That was a nice stick by Haddon, just slapped it out of the way.
It looked like his blocker, the angle at which he got it, sent it into the crossbar, and then that's what skied it over the net.
Yikes.
4:26 to go here in the second period. Olentangy Liberty down 1 to St. Charles in a 2-1 affair. This game has been everything we were promised and more. Regular season championship on the line here in the Capital Hockey Conference. And it's exactly how you write up a cliche sports movie.
Yeah, the fans are in for a treat.
Another shot sent in, blocked off the body of Haddon. Harry Haddon has gotten in front of a few shots here over the course of this game. Mickey moves it ahead to Moore. Struck sends it in, goes off to the left of Fansler in goal.
He is not afraid to shoot.
You shoot enough, chances are one of them's going to drop in, and we'll get a delayed penalty. The Patriots pick up a penalty right in front of their own bench. They'll head to the box for the third time tonight.
You can see B.J. Weiss, he's halfway into getting to the bench as he was going off. I think he got called for tripping. We'll wait for the announcement from the PA, but you see it. The official, he's like he got caught in the cookie jar. Like he's almost out of the house. His parents caught him. Got to pull him back in.
No, this is what it is. You leave the house to go bike riding with your friends, and then your mom says, do you have your helmet when you're halfway through the door? That's what that is.
Right.
Come on, Mom, really? I'm already out here.
And there's the face, poor kid. Stuck in the box for 2 minutes. Another Charles opportunity.
St. Charles so far 0 for 2 on their power plays to this point. A chance to make that 1 for 3 with a well-timed goal here, and not to mention, it would extend their lead to 2 goals.
Yeah, they could use a little breathing room. This one still is just neck and neck.
Moore, far side, sends it cross ice, or at least tried to Tommy Scharfenberger. Now a foot race with Brian Savage and Tommy Scharfenberger. Picked up, Jake Struck sends it down the sheet for the Patriots. Leonard tried to move it ahead. A well-placed stick there from Scharfenberger leads to a Moore shot that is gobbled up by Caleb Ross and then sent out into play. Struck turning around, got caught up between whether he wanted to shoot in a shot or send it over to the cross ice to Brian Savage.
Yeah, maybe just not on the same page. Turnover, here we go.
A minute left here on the St. Charles power play. The Patriots not letting them breathe, rather.
No, not at all. Hard forecheck here. Carter Randall getting that turnover in the Cardinals zone.
Fansler sends it over, picked off.
Yeah, Randall right there.
Dangerous opportunity. He almost threw it practically right onto the stick of Carter Randall. Nick Scharfenberger.
Well, and here we are with only 33 seconds left in the power play.
Long pass up front. Moore has to wait for an Olentangy Liberty player to touch it. We've got 23 seconds left in the power play. 2:13 to go on the game clock. Scharfenberger keeps it in. Moore behind the goal. Looking for an outlet. Finds it. Mid-slot, Scharfenberger had his shot blocked. Backus eats one. The Charles fans already trying to flick up like they got a goal. Last second of the power play set in. Ross gloves it down, and we're back to full strength.
Ah, goodness. That's number 9, A.J. Frost with the A on his chest down there in front of the goal. He almost taps that one in, looking for the 5-hole. Ross can't cover it up, scoots out, and that gives him another chance as Moore creates another opportunity. St. Charles, a couple of close looks right there. Patriots just hanging on.
If the Patriots end up somehow getting the win tonight, overcoming this lead and prevailing, you're probably going to look back at 0 for 3 at this moment for St. Charles on the power play as the reason why.
And that opportunity right there, just a turnover in their own zone. Sean Moore, he buries that one. 7 out of 10 times, and here we go. We've mentioned it. The physicality, the chippiness.
So far, we haven't evolved beyond words into fisticuffs, but certainly your imagination can run wild with what's being said out there from both teams. Definitely not stuff we're going to repeat. It may just be high school, but I have a feeling these vocabularies are pretty extensive when it comes to colorful language.
Myers there, just a little clip of the shoulder, and then you've got Harry Haddon, the defenseman. That's his job. He's got to get in there. He's got his back.
Roncone wins the faceoff for St. Charles. The Cardinals ahead 2-1 over the Liberty Patriots. Myers picks it up in his own end, beating Leonard behind Fansler.
Well, a little bit of that chippiness is playing into the Cardinals' favor. It's giving them 3 penalty opportunities.
The Cardinals enter the zone. Myers lost it. Weiss broke it free. Here comes Liberty in front of their own bench. A backhand shot in there from Weiss. Fansler able to cover it and stop play. And now Roncone getting into it on the other end with P.J. Weiss.
P.J. Weiss, that top defensive line, that's kind of his job too. This is their territory. Get into it, back their guys up.
You see down here on the scoreboard, this could be the reason why Liberty is starting to get physical. St. Charles is drawing even in what once was an out-of-reach shot advantage for the Patriots. It's now 32-27 in that department.
Yeah, it was very lopsided, but we've seen it here in the second period, mostly dominated by St. Charles in the offensive end. 2 penalties lead to, some power play opportunities, but, and I mentioned it, winning these battles here in the neutral zone lets them move it into the offensive side and get a shot or two.
62 ticks left in the second period. The Patriots would love to knot this up at 2-2 before the second intermission. Struck, cross-ice pass, shot sent in. It goes wide of the goal there from Andrew Leonard into the netting, and we'll get a stoppage.
Yeah, sharp angle from Andrew Leonard down there near the goal line. The number 2, Andrew Leonard, I will mention it. I saw this on their Twitter page. He's the Olentangy Liberty High School all-time leading passing yards for football as well. So multi-sport athlete, he can get it done on the turf.
A lot of players at this level, multi-sport athletes. He's certainly one of the best ones, at least in the state of Ohio, if not the country.
And there he is getting 2 more good looks from almost the blue line. They continue to keep that up. Just throw it at the net and see what happens.
Tommy Scharfenberger kicks it ahead to his brother Nick. Sean Moore trying to deke around defenders. Had his puck poked free by the defenseman Alex Leonard. Up the near side with 23 seconds left in the period. Savage enters the zone. Over to Strzok. Leaves it backdoor for Leonard, who's unable to cash in his shot from the slot.
Beautiful setup there by his teammates. Just left it on a silver platter for Leonard. He just missed it.
Leonard knocks it into the zone and then immediately subs himself out. Final second of the period. It will expire after 30 minutes of action. The St. Charles Cardinals lead the Olentangy Liberty Patriots by a score of 2-1. Myers, there it is, the man who did it, the freshman, putting the Cardinals out in front. We're headed to the second and final intermission, third period action coming up next on Yamo Media.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 350,000 participants here in Ohio who take part in high school sports.
At the Ohio High School Athletic Association, our student athletes are going pro at being
coachable,
a good student,
responsible,
dependable,
respectful.
I'm going pro at being
a good student, a good student,
a good teammate,
responsible.
I'm going pro at being
coachable,
a good student,
dependable, a good teammate,
representing my school.
I'm going pro at being
a good student,
a good student,
responsible.
Let's go pro at respecting the game.
Respect the game.
respect the game,
respect the game,
Respect the game.
respect the game.
Yamo Media is a digital media company located in Columbus, Ohio. We specialize in live streaming high school and semi-professional sports. We are looking for local business partners to bring Central Ohio athletics to a larger audience.
Peyton Powell for three in the win at the buzzer. And cutting up the middle is Lathan. He breaks free, and there he goes.
Takes it up and puts it down. If you'd like to grow your business and support the Central Ohio community, then contact us at yamomedia.com.
Our mission at the OHSAA
is to serve our member schools
and enrich interscholastic opportunities for students.
To run quality postseason tournaments.
To work with the bylaws that our member schools have voted into place.
To support our officials.
That's our mission every day at the Ohio High School Athletic Association.
To serve.
To serve.
To serve.
Hi, I'm John Holderby with the Theater People. Whether you're in an apartment or building a new house, you're a small business or a Fortune 500 company, we have services to meet all of your needs. We've worked in homes and businesses all across the state of Ohio for over 15 years. Everything from home theaters to automation to networks and beyond. The Theater People are here to help. Visit our website at www.thetheaterpeople.com to learn more. We look forward to working with you.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Ohio. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Ohio High School Athletic Association and the Ohio Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 350,000 participants here in Ohio who take part in high school sports.
At the Ohio High School Athletic Association, our student athletes are going pro at being
Coachable.
A good student.
Responsible.
Dependable.
Respectful.
I'm going pro at being
A good student. A good student.
a good teammate.
Responsible.
I'm going pro at being
Coachable.
A good student.
Dependable. A good teammate.
representing my school.
I'm going pro at being
A good student.
a good student.
Responsible.
Let's go pro at respecting the game.
Respect 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 the game.
Yamo Media is a digital media company located in Columbus, Ohio. We specialize in live streaming high school and semi-professional sports. We are looking for local business partners to bring Central Ohio athletics to a larger audience.
Peyton Powell for three in the win at the buzzer. And cutting up the middle is Lathan. He breaks free, and there he goes.
Takes it up and puts it down. If you'd like to grow your business and support the Central Ohio community, then contact us at yamomedia.com.
third period is moments away here from the Chiller North in Lewis Center, Ohio. The St. Charles Cardinals lead the Olentangy Liberty Patriots by a score of 2-1. Alongside Ryan Dietrich, I'm Caleb Spinner. Both teams went to the intermission after one with a knotted game at 1-1. And then Luke Myers, the freshman, gets his second goal of the season to put the Cardinals ahead.
Yeah, a lot of shots taken in that second period. Only one goal, though. As you can see here, our friends at the Athletic Performance Insight. I mean, just filling it up. 38 and 27 attempts total. But look at that. St. Charles, 16 shots on goal. To the Patriots, only 15.
Thank you to our friends over there at Athletic Performance Insight. Discover the rhythm of any occasion with Yamo Media DJs. Whether it's a wedding, corporate event, or a casual party, Yamo Media promises an unforgettable atmosphere. Seamless transitions, customized playlists, dance lights, and pure energy can be expected when you hire Yamo Media to DJ your event. For more information, visit yamomedia.com and click on DJ Services under the Services tab. Yamo Media, achieve more.
Well, they had a nice shot of Caleb Ross there. He was feeling the beat, feeling the music. Kind of like Yamo Media DJs do. The crowd is pumping in here. A fresh sheet of ice. That thing is shiny. Let's see if they can keep their edges to start this period, unlike the last one.
Someone call the mall cop extraordinaire Paul Blart, because that was a heck of a segue there, Ryan. That might be too deep cut of a movie reference for you, but I hope you picked up on it.
Oh, absolutely. Kevin James.
Spencer playing it out at the blue line as the Patriots control possession to open this final frame. Haddon backhands it up into the netting near side. The Cardinals are led by Danny Grenier, who is very green in the coaching world of high school hockey.
Yeah, hired last June. So this is what, 9 months on the job, 10 months? And he's already vying for a Capital Hockey Conference regular season title, which would be the Cardinals' first in about 4 years. And right now, he's got a one-goal lead toe-to-toe with the defending state champions. So yeah, head coach Danny Griner, hats off to you in your first year. Making a big change at St. Charles.
Griner's led the Cardinals already to a 17-9-3 record coming into this game. Big save there from Dylan Fansler in the net, denying Struck an opportunity. This St. Charles team, you mentioned it, playing for a regular season title right now. They are a really good hockey team, certainly going to be a threat in the Capital Hockey Conference next season as well, and as long as Grenier is behind the bench.
Yeah,
or Griner.
And they're two, as Liberty.
Struck sends it wide of the net there.
Just creating chances at the drop of a hat.
Here comes St. Charles. Mickey leaves it over. Backhand denied by Ross.
Great defensive move by Sean O'Keefe to just lay down right in the slot there. Disrupting the push, and you'll see Mickey on the breakaway here as Leonard caught an edge on the other side. Right into the belly of O'Keefe. Beautiful defensive work, and Ross just sliding to his left, staying with it. Able to clean up that rebound.
We've got a skosh over 14 minutes left to play here in the third period. As the Patriots try to clear out of the zone, they get it to the neutral zone, but a big hit there as they're able to maintain it with Weiss.
Yeah, we'll see if they continue some of that animosity. A lot of chippiness towards the end of that second period.
Vincent got it over to Ron Cohn. Now into the attacking end. Goff playing defense behind P.J. Weiss. Puck still loose, flipped up into the netting far side. We'll get a face-off as both teams make substitutions.
Well, and you mentioned St. Charles' record, 17-9-3. We know the Patriots, 20-9. But their last 10, Patriots 8-2, St. Charles just 5-4-1. But both teams on a 3-game win streak. So the last 2 weeks of the regular season, this is what you want. Win a couple in a row and try and clinch that conference title.
Two big shots there, unable to sneak past Caleb Ross. If you're going to go on a winning streak, you want it to be at the end of the year when tournament time is just around the corner. Puck still loose. The Patriots get away with it.
They always talk about getting hot at the right time.
Leonard, near side, tried to get it over to Struck. A big collision there with the Cardinals' Ryan Kelbick. Kelbick, one of the 4 captains, 2 main captains and 2 alternates on this roster. Sticked away there from Fansler. Out in front, here's Leonard. Center slot, he faked the shot, tried to get it over into the corner to Struck. Struck wasn't on the same wavelength and let it go past him. And now here comes Greco, who sends it in. Able to get a piece of his twig on that one to knock it away is Fansler. Out to the blue line, Leonard sends it in. Thought about playing it out, but instead deciding to glove it down is Fansler.
Yeah, the 3rd shot by the Patriots there in well over a 60-second offensive possession by the Patriots. So Fansler had enough of it, covers it up, got to shut it down somehow. But that's what you're going to continue to see from the Patriots as we get a good look of the St. Charles student section, trying to create as much commotion down there as they can.
St. Charles student section in the bleachers over on this end. The Olentangy Liberty student section all wearing white over on the far side around the corner alongside their team's bench. It makes it look like the Patriots have ample reserves if they wanted to put them in.
It does kind of look like you got a big old bench over there.
Not sure how many of them could skate at a competitive level, but if you need bodies, you know where to look.
Yeah, a whiteout for the home team in white is A.J. Frost, who got in on the action in the second period, almost had a goal. See if he can keep doing it on the defensive side.
Weiss wraps it around, finds the stick of the forward, Jake Backus. The Patriots junior sends it out to the neutral zone, but right there to pick it up for the Cardinals was Martin. Alex Martin, the freshman, playing big minutes here, as is Luke Myers, the goal scorer for the Cardinals, who put St. Charles ahead in the second period. Now we'll get a puck played down to the other end and iced with under a minute and 11 and a half minutes left to play.
Yeah, first couple of minutes, sort of a slow pace. They're just kind of feeling each other out. Like we mentioned, the Patriots had that one long offensive set, so we'll see if St. Charles can clear this one out of the zone quickly.
Struck puts the brakes on and gets past the defender, Mickey.
Another long shot from the circle out here.
Fansler making a big-time save to keep that out and keep this game at a 1-goal advantage for the Cardinals. Crossing feed, couldn't find Leonard, who was cutting across the crease. Puck dumped into the zone. Picked up by Leonard behind the goal line. Greco moves it out to the blue line, and Leonard. Puck couldn't get through the bodies in front. And now here come the Cardinals.
I think that was off the shin of Haddon.
Mickey tries to use the end boards to get it over to Sean Moore. Mickey picks it up near side, try to get it into Moore again. Here's a backhander from Moore, denied by Ross. St. Charles kept it alive, but only for a moment. Here comes Leonard, he wanted a trip, didn't get it. Sean Moore, 2 white jerseys ahead of him as he moves in on Ross. Glove hand, knocked into the air, and then gobbled up by the netminder, the senior for the Patriots.
Yeah, nice shot by Sean Moore there. And you mentioned it, 2 white jerseys in front of him. He had to kind of loop around, get a little bit clear, and he had to stretch the defenders apart so he could get a shooting lane.
Great decision to go glove side on that. A lot of times it's the more unreliable part of a goaltender, especially if you get speed like that to put it behind. That was a great move on the offensive opportunity for the Cardinals, but now here come the Patriots. Tuca Oyoleto moves it out to the left side blue line. Pinned down in the slot. Scharfenberger was playing it defensively for the Cardinals.
Familiar scene here as the Patriots get set up in the offensive zone.
Out in front of the crease there, Fansler knocks it wide with his left pad. Mickey now moving it ahead.
That was a close call for Fansler there, almost snuck one by.
Sean Moore tied up, no call there. Shot sent in, it goes wide. And we still don't have a call, much to the disappointment of the St. Charles faithful behind us.
Yeah, and I'm sure you can hear that on the cameras, but a lot of, you see it come leaking out here on the replay. As you see a good look of Harry Haddon getting up in.
I'm inclined to agree that that could have been an interference call. But nevertheless, we will persist. 2-1 hockey game with less than 9.5 to play in the contest. Greco lost it. Getting his stick in there to break it up was John Vincent. Puck squirts out of the zone, ripped back in from Tommy Scharfenberger. Tommy Scharfenberger got a stick on it once again towards the center red line.
Yeah, Charles has got to do a good job of clearing these pucks out of the neutral zone. They're trying to just throw everything right back to Ross and try and kill some clock. They've got this 1-goal lead, trying to preserve it. Ryan Kelbick going to get a quick change, get some fresh legs. And there we go. Harry Haddon back on.
Ron Cohn was tied up with Brandon Spencer behind the goal, but now here comes Leonard. Sends in a shot. Fansler makes the save and then uses his stick to guide it into his mitt to get the stoppage.
Yeah, Vincent getting a good stick in there, disrupting the shot by Leonard. And no call on it.
Just 8.5 minutes remain in the third period in what's been a fantastic hockey game here at the Chiller North in Lewis Center, Ohio. Alongside Ryan Dietrich, I'm Caleb Spinner here for Hockey Night on Yamo Sports, presented by the Center Ice Foundation. Puck loose behind Fansler in the net. Kicking it onto his stick there for just a moment was Harry Haddon. Puck still loose. Brady Long had it and sent it over to P.J. Weiss. Weiss sends in a shot on Fansler. It was deflected off the stick in front of Brady Long, but able to make that save, and the quick reaction was Dylan Fansler. We've said Fansler's name quite a bit. He's just a sophomore, but he's made his fair share of veteran moves so far tonight. And for that, all season long.
He's played a heck of a game tonight. We'd had 35 shots or so by the Patriots, only allowing 1 goal.
One more shot there added onto their total. Again, kept out of the net. This one off the stick of Jake Backus.
And it's got to be exhausting. I mean, this Patriot squad just puts shots on goal. That's what they do. They just throw pucks at the net. And as you've seen it all night long, Fansler just working it left post to right post. He's staying fresh, so he's doing a great job. See if he can keep it up for another 8 minutes.
The Patriots offense, in a 4-syllable word, unrelenting. Puck knocked into the netting, out of play with 7:57 to go in the third period, and the Cardinals of St. Charles ahead of the Patriots from Olentangy Liberty. This has been a fantastic game. Revenge, potentially, for the Cardinals, as the last time they squared off against the Patriots, they fell in an 11-3 decision.
Yeah, certainly not the case, and that was December 1st. And here we are 2 months later, and you can see it, head coach Kevin Alexander right there. He's a little more familiar with the 11-3 wins. He's not so much used to this trailing by 1 with 7.5 left.
Of course, the big storyline, he led his team to the state championship last year. They defeated University School. Olentangy Liberty went down in the history books as the first team from Central Ohio to ever win the state hockey tournament here in the OHSAA. Big accomplishment to have on the resume of head coach Alexander.
For sure. First but not the last, as you can see, Central Ohio hockey has got a ton of talent. A lot of good young coaches, too.
Here comes Schaffenberger. Sliding in defensively, Ross. Able once again to deny the Cardinals' attack. Puck goes down the ice, and an early icing call. The official had his hand on the whistle, basically in the neutral zone. Here's another look at that last rush.
Great work by Scharfenberger. Got through the stick lift, put it back down, and able to put a good shot on it. Ross, excellent work staying with that one. And great rebound opportunity there, just a little too far ahead of the rush. His teammates weren't there in time.
7:02 to go as we get another stoppage in the action.
I think that one went up into the
We
Liberty bench.
We haven't had a power play yet here in this third period. Something to take, or at least to keep an eye on, and now I might have just spoken it into existence. They'll call the Patriots offsides. It looks like we'll get a face-off coming in the neutral zone.
Yeah, no penalty yet. You mentioned it. That was kind of the tone that set for the second period. But here we are, all clean so far.
Tommy Scharfenberger sends it up the far side boards and now backhanded out of danger territory by A.J. Frost.
And you've noticed this third period largely dominated by St. Charles. Kind of trying to kill time with this 1-goal lead. They're keeping 2 defenders back, and they're keeping it down and pushing it to them.
Here comes your theater people highlight of the game here on Yamo Sports. Puck drop coming first. Psych. We'll get that eventually. Both these teams just too excited to get back into action. They're not letting us do our job now. Here comes the theater people highlight of the game. Big time goal here from Luke Myers. It's what put the Cardinals up ahead on the scoreboard 2-1.
Yeah, that might be the game winner, the way these two defenses have locked down and the way these two goalies are doing their job.
Kelbrick pulls it away. Strzok had a shot on goal that couldn't find the back of the net, and now the puck squirts out past the neutral zone into Patriots territory. No icing there as Weiss was the last one to get a stick on it. The Cardinals surprisingly not swooping in offensively to take advantage. They're playing conservative defense. That shot turned around and sticked aside there from Olentangy Liberty Junior center, Michael Greco.
Yeah, they're playing very conservatively. You mentioned it. Nobody down there chasing on that one. But we've mentioned it. Dylan Fansler, look at that. 51 total attempts taking his way. And a lot of that has been here in the third period. The Patriots have really ramped it up with a few extended possessions in the Cardinal zone. And the Cardinals also playing kind of just dump and kill.
Special thanks again to our friends at Athletic Performance Insight for providing us stats on that last break and all game long with our shot charts and our advanced statistics here in this game. Savage turns around, ripped in a shot on Fansler. Somehow, the sophomore was able to get his glove in front of that one and keep it out.
Standing tall, that was a big one. Fansler unflustered though, he looks like a veteran.
Even in slow motion, this looks like a heater.
Yep.
5:34 left to go in this contest. St. Charles leading Olentangy Liberty 2-1. Mickey moving it ahead across the far side. Sends in a shot on Ross. And he'll freeze it. Surprising that Liberty is just trying to freeze. They're playing conservative here. They haven't started pouring it all on offensively to try to tie this game up here on the latter third almost of the period.
No panic, just continue to do their thing. Coach Alexander, he knows these guys can score at any given opportunity. I'm sure he's told them, just stick with what you do. You do it well. The chance will come. You know, once we get down into 3-minute, 2-minute mark, then we'll see what they start to do.
Andrew Leonard takes it into the zone himself, sends in a shot on Fansler, who once again is equal to the task.
Yeah, 141 goals for so far this season, leading the Capital Hockey Conference. They're no stranger to scoring goals, so like I said, I think it's just sticking to their guns here, throwing in bombs from the blue line, see if they can create an opportunity.
We've got 5 minutes left to play in the third period. The Cardinals ahead of the Patriots 2-1. Here at the Chiller North in Lewis Center, Ohio. Ryan Dietrich, I'm Caleb Spinner. Puck loose in the corner. Sticks flashing at it. Steinberg trying to play it away from the Cardinals. He wanted a penalty. The Patriots don't get it. I would have thought for sure a whistle was coming there.
Yeah, maybe just lost an edge. Tough to see, but the umpire was right there. And that was just a one-shot trip for the Patriots as the Cardinals clear it out.
Able to keep it inside their attacking zone, but now the Patriots flip it into the neutral zone. Up through no man's land, now comes Oyoleto. Savage keeps it in with his skate. And now we'll get called out of, or the offsides rather, as Weiss got caught out of the zone.
I think that actually benefits the Patriots. There was just sort of, it was hot potato with the puck, which benefits St. Charles. Nobody can really get the tape on it, killing some time as we're down to 4:13. St. Charles just trying to get through minute by minute.
Puck sent down the length of the ice, and we'll get an icing here just outside the neutral zone. Face-off will come inside St. Charles's end with a little over 4 minutes to play in the contest.
Things were going nice and smoothly here in the last couple minutes. A very stop-and-go game.
Liberty leading St. Charles in the shot department 27-20, as you see down there on your scoreboard. Puck sent in, unable to get a hand on it was Andrew Leonard. He takes a tumble in front of the crease as Struck pulls it away. The Patriots will have to regroup in no man's land, trying to re-enter the zone to tie this up. Mickey now down the ice to Sean Moore. Moore chasing, trying to poke the puck loose off the stick of Brandon Spencer. Struck with it now, backhands it onto the stick of Leonard. Leonard cutting up the ice. It was behind the net, lost the puck. Saad with it on his stick. Greco tried to flick one in. Fansler turns him aside. Scherfenberger bringing it in, lost it in the slot. Picked up by Greco. Michael Greco leaves it back for Struck. Greco trying to tie it up. Fansler denies him. Shot in front of the crease. Greco once again turned away.
Good work by the Cardinal defenseman Martin there. Able to kind of get around the back end and keep Struck from getting a clear look at it.
Jake Struck tried to fire it into the offensive end, but Harry Haddon able to bring it out for the Cardinals. Rims it around the back half wall. Moore picks it up far side. He's playing offense all by himself down on that end. He was outnumbered 5-1 by White Sweaters. Savage working it in near side. Dumped it back and now gets it once more. Blocker save from Fansler.
A sharp angle from Savage. Good luck though.
O'Keefe down behind the net. Backhanded it into the slot. Did number 16, Brady Long.
Good work by Vincent and Moore there to keep possession of the puck and slowly push it across the red line. A little controlled time kill here.
St. Charles with a dump and change as we enter the final 2 minutes of the game. Down the ice to Vincent. Little too hard off his twig, goes onto the stick of Alex Leonard. Back to the Cardinals. Tommy Scharfenberger just sends it in. Leonard working up the ice into no man's land. Now back to Leonard off the stick of Struck. Leonard trying to deke around defenders. Leonard lost it again. And the Cardinals clear it into neutral ice. Greco working on Tommy Scharfenberger. Tried to get a shot in on Fansler, had it turned away by Haddon.
Off the skate of Haddon, good job right in front.
Vincent lost it over to Leonard. Leonard had it broken up by Haddon.
Harry Haddon again, doing his job.
Empty net down on the other end for the Patriots. Puck clears out. Olentangy Liberty down to corral it. Under a minute to play. St. Charles leads 2-1. Andrew Leonard rather Struck. Lost it off his net. Another attempt in on Fansler. The Cardinals trying to clear. Sean Moore digging around Spencer. Game on his stick. There it is. Empty net goal from Sean Moore. His 26th score of the season. That puts this game out of reach. The Cardinals will win it 3-1.
Sean Moore. We mentioned him at the beginning, and look at this. And Brandon Spencer is a great defender. Moore just turns him around, puts it on the forehand, and buries it.
St. Charles just 39 seconds away from picking up win number 18 of their season.
Saluting the student section right in front of them. They didn't like to see that, as we've got Harry Haddon.
Haddon's going to head to the box for that little bit of celebration there. He'll spend the rest of this game in the sin bin.
Away from the PA to hear the official call. But 6-on-5 there. Patriots had an empty net and just couldn't get it past the defense from the Cardinals. They did a good job clogging up the middle there. Harry Haddon, you can see it just leaks out. Sean Moore puts that speed on.
What a game from Danny Griner's squad. St. Charles just seconds away from avenging an earlier season 11-3 loss to these Olentangy Liberty Patriots.
You can see a little body run check there into Caleb Ross. Not real sure if that's what the penalty was or not. When you're looking on that replay, you can see him kind of coming out of there. Very curious what the penalty call is here as they casually debate it over at the scorer's table.
I had no idea that shot was coming to focus on us. Did a little cheat sheet of all the material we have in front of us. Final seconds ticking off the clock in what looks like it'll be a St. Charles victory. Moore down the ice, guides it in for his second empty netter. Weiss gives him a check for his efforts, thinking that was a little unnecessary. But the St. Charles student section loves it as their team goes ahead by 3.
Sean Moore times 2. There you go. St. Charles Cardinals up. So the crew in red. A lot of proud parents and supporters. PJ Weiss getting after the captain there. You can see
credit there from Brian Savage to say, get back to the bench, stop it. The captain trying to corral his troops and keep them from making a dumb mistake late in this game where, let's be honest, it's out of reach.
Yep, 20 seconds left.
No reason to draw what could be a suspension off of a game that's already decided.
Yep. Yeah, there's plenty of hockey left ahead. District's coming up, CBJ Cup, all those good things.
Struck behind the hand deke. Wow. A big time save there from Fansler. Struck went behind his back, backhanded it off his stick right into the mitt of Fansler, who was leaning and making the stop. Look at this. Highway robbery from Dylan Fansler.
It's in the glove of Fansler. He didn't even know it.
A 50-plus save night. They called it a goal. Wait a minute.
I thought he made the save. Okay. Good goal by Jake Struck right there. Nice one to end it. 4-2. Apologies about that one.
Okay. St. Charles. They redeemed themselves after an 11-3 loss earlier this year. They come back and defeat the Olentangy Liberty Patriots by a final score of 4-2. And where's the first place they go to celebrate their win? To their loyal fans right in front of the student section.
Capital Hockey Conference regular season champs right there. Big accomplishment in his first year as head coach. Danny Griner, hats off to you.
We'll take you through the scoring here as we wrap things up. Brian Savage got us on the board first for the Olentangy Liberty Patriots. He put this at 1-0, but Tommy Scharfenberger knotted things up 1-1 going into the intermission. The freshman Luke Myers put it at 2-1 in the second period, the lone goal in that frame for either team. And then back-to-back empty net goals from the captain, Sean Moore, getting 26 and 27 on the year for him in this his 30th game. That put it out of reach. And then finally on the other end struck, barely able to beat the glove of Fansler to bring things to a spread of 2 where we end it.
Yeah, tough loss for Caleb Ross right there. But man, he did a heck of a job. The onslaught from the Cardinals, especially in that second period. The loose lone goal from Myers kind of changed the tone of things. Man, what a night. But you see it right there. Brothers in arms. They're on opposing teams, but hey, they're camaraderie, so you like to see it. You know, a couple of pictures together, the teammates all around. Love to see that.
St. Charles gets the win tonight over the Olentangy Liberty Patriots by a final score of 4-2 here from the Chiller North in Lewis Center, Ohio. For our entire production crew, our producer and director, Adam Dell, our camera operators, Marlon Moore and Ahmad Taylor, and my partner, Ryan Dietrich, thanks so much for tuning in to Yamo Sports Hockey Night, presented by the Center Ice Foundation. I'm Caleb Spinner. Until next time on Sunday, when we bring you coverage of Olentangy Berlin taking on Cincinnati Moeller, that's the game. We're out of here.